Hi, this is Gary Lerude, technical editor of Microwave Journal. I'm here at the International Microwave Symposium in Boston, the 2019 symposium. I'm here with Analog Devices. We have Karim and Bryan Goldstein. Karim, you're the general manager of the communications segment, and Bryan is responsible for aerospace and defense. So we'll start with you. You're working on some millimeter wave products for the 5G market. Talk a little bit about your product strategy and the products that you've introduced.
So at Analog Devices, we have breadth of technologies from embedded antennas, beamforming, up-down converter, mixed signal, and power management. And our vision for this market is to offer a complete solution. So what we call beam to bits, and how we incorporate all of these technologies into a solution that can help solve our customer most critical problem in the system. So we're looking at it, and we are demonstrating here in the show a complete 16-channel AIP, and that from beams to bits, that goes from the antennas, the beamformer, up-down converter, and it connects with our mixed signal. And that's a good demonstration of the technology, how we can leverage all the technologies to solve our customer challenging problem.
So to my understanding, the 16-channel is the highest channel that's out there today, isn't it?
That's correct. So as I said, not only we are trying to solve the system level problem, but even in the individual component, we have the highest performance, and definitely with these markets, the bigger array, the more integration, the more channel counts, definitely matters. So we solve all the issues that's out there, like in terms of thermals, calibration, routing, losses, and all this stuff. This all has been resolved, and we're doing this now to show our customers and our everyone that we have managed all these issues. So
that's quite impressive. So let's switch now to the aerospace and defense market. Bryan, in the recent earnings call, your CEO talked about the very strong growth that you're seeing in the aerospace and defense market. What's sort of the background for what you're doing for aerospace and defense?
Sure. The aerospace and defense market is growing very nicely. The defense budgets worldwide are increasing over the last several years, and ADI is starting to really see the benefit of that. There's a real focus on advanced electronics and next generation systems in radar, EW, MILCOM, as well as space communications. And so the electronics that we're bringing to market are really improving the performance of the next generation systems. And so the combination of Analog Devices with Hittite and linear technologies is really unique in the market. The combination of the three really fills out the complete RF to bits and power pieces of the block diagrams, whether it be a radar system, an EW system, a MILCOM system. We have the complete portfolio. In our system level understanding, we're able to work very closely with our customers to develop our next generation semiconductors, and our ability to integrate at the SIP, module, and subsystem level really adds an added value to our customers, and we're able to provide a complete solution and really drive down the size, weight, and power of their next generation systems.
Yeah, I think the module capability you have is really an added dimension above what the other semiconductor players can do. Talk a little bit, if you will, about some of the opportunities that you're seeing in the new space area.
So the business that we had historically in the GEO pure S&K environment continues for us, and it continues to be very strong. We're bringing, again, the complete portfolio of Hittite, ADI, and LTC, all have space-based products. But the next generation of low Earth orbit communication constellations is very, very exciting. And so we are developing a portfolio of products that we call EP+, which is a commercial grade plastic, which are upstream to a further high level to be used in space and with some level of radiation tolerance guaranteed to support the cost requirements and reliability requirements of this next generation high volume satellite constellations.
So we're recording this on the second day of IMS, and you've got a beautiful large booth here. Talk a little bit about what are the products that you're demonstrating here.
So again, Gary, so all the demos here demonstrate the entire capabilities, as Bryan said, from RF from beams to bits. So we have a demo, as I discussed earlier, for our millimeter wave 5G, which is, again, beams to bits. We have another demo here for our massive MIMO front end, along with our transceiver, which again, you can see it's beam to bits. We have a demo that even demonstrated with Bryan with our millimeter wave imaging. Again, same concept. So all of the demos that we're trying to go into the system level and address the system level and maybe impactful at the system level, and that's how we create our value to us and our customers.
So Bryan, how about from the aerospace and defense side?
What's interesting about aerospace and defense is it takes advantage of just about every commercial application that we have demoed here, from frequency synthesis to programmable filters to high-speed converters and transceivers, all the way to integrated phased array applications. You'll see demonstrations of all those different technologies, and all of those are being brought to bear in military applications.
Well, that's great. Well, thanks to both of you for spending some time here at the show, catching us up on what's going on at Analog Devices.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Gary Lerude from IMS 2019.